All right, once again, thank you for joining me. I'm doing Edge of Eternities drafts. This hasn't gone well so far as trophies or anything like that, but I am learning from my mistakes. I've played Rakdos, kind of artifacts aggro, and Selesnya +1/+1 counters. It seems like I've had some decent decks, but made a few mistakes along the way. So we had Pinnacle Starcage last time. I didn't play it very much. I felt like there was a lot of times where I had 1 and 2 drops. So I think I'm going to try All Fate Stalker. I had this card in my pre-release kit. The exile resets like +1/+1 counters and things like that. This makes lander tokens and puts +1/+1. That seems good. But yeah, I'm going to try to prioritize getting better removal. 3 damage to any target, but it's 7 mana. Reach. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with the removal, All Fate Stalker. Again, I think this is a good card. There are some aggro decks out there. The mana value 2 or less, probably better in Standard than it is here in Limited, but it's okay. Mill 3 cards and return a creature or spacecraft, flying lifelink. Seems alright. Oh, I do like this card because it doesn't have to die. It just has to leave the battlefield, so you can warp it, station something, and then put its counters on something. I kind of hate to play counters deck back to back though. I'll just be honest though, blue is my weakest color as far as playing. Let's take a look at maybe starting off at Orzhov, even though I do really think Broodguard is probably the better card. Just because you can warp it, station, and put his counters on something. This has flying and lifelink at 8. The spacecraft enters, create a robot. Flying and first strike. So at least you get a body, a 2/2 body for 4 mana. That's the downside of these. You put a lot of resources and then never get a payoff if it gets removed, or you don't ever get it to the full station. Maybe sacrifice another creature artifact, put a +1/+1 counter. I wonder how many sack outlets there are. Oh, there's a sack outlet right there. Draw a card. We'll start with the uncommon here over this spacecraft. We'll see if it wheels, but we'll start with the actual creature. That's the other thing is the spacecraft, they look great, but they're not creatures, so they can't block for a while. Yeah, thanks, Illumination. I enjoy talking Magic strategy and cards and talking through my decisions. I try to be very analytical about things. That can get bigger, but we're going to go ahead and get the removal again. Yeah, this is not a bad 3-drop, but we'll take the removal. Three damage to target creature, 5 if you control a spacecraft. That's a really good red card. Just lightning strike a creature or deal 5 if you control a spacecraft. Extra bodies are always good. A flash first strike. You can use this kind of like a removal spell in some cases, like in combat. Give your creature +1/+0 in first strike. It auto attaches. I should probably do that instead of trying to splash a third color. Two more tap creatures gain life. +2/+0 indestructible. Those tricks are always decent. Guess we'll take the coordinator. It's a 3/3 for 3 that can gain you some life. Not bad. There's another one. 2/1 that makes a lander token. Okay. This card is good for removal, but the resources, you need like lander tokens, I think, to make this really good. So before I pick this removal spell, I want to get cards like this that I can either sack this to get a lander token, or when this dies, I'll get a lander token. So I'll have some resources for Embrace the Oblivion. And I think there'll be more of those Embrace the Oblivions coming around. Had this card in my last draft, never saw it once. Not a bad card, though. I do like this. For 4 mana, it could be really big. Last game, it counts itself. No, each other. It does not count itself, but last game it came in as like a 4/4 or 5/5. Red is open, though, too. Might ought to be playing Boros instead of Orzhov, because it looks like white and red are wide open. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. It's okay, but we'll take the red card for now, just because Boros seems to be open. So we might switch up, yeah. Like all these red cards are coming back around. Yeah. I mean, 7-drop, but still. Nobody was playing red. The Eternity Elevator adds 3 colorless for 20+. See, here's another one. Like, I don't think this is limited playable. 20 counters on it just to get X. Good commander card. Indestructible. This is really good. I love modal spells. This protects your creature, or it deals 2 damage to a tapped creature. I love this card too, giving +1/+1 in haste, but we're going to go ahead and take the modal spell first. Yep. Yeah, we'll have to watch. What is this? Whenever an opponent discards a card, they lose 3 life. Whenever this spacecraft attacks, each opponent discards a card. Can't loses 3 life. It's a 3/10. Taduk. I like this Zealot as well. I don't know how many discard effects there are. I guess there's the 2-drop creature that makes them discard. You know what? We'll take the splashy rare for now. See if we can make them discard. Cathedral of War has exalted. So when your creature attacks alone, it gets a +1/+1 counter. There's another All Fate Stalker removal. There's our card draw if we sack another creature or artifact. This is a okay spacecraft. Yeah, we're going to take the removal. Heavy on removal this game. Alright, let's look at our red options. Plasma Bolt, or we can stick with the Orzhov. All this red stuff is not that great. It's okay, but let's stick with Orzhov for now. Rakdos. Oh, this is the board wipe. That's like a game winner right there. I like this card too, especially with if you're going to sacrifice something. But I don't think I can pass up a game ender, especially if we want to play 3-color. We would need lander tokens though. That's cool. This is good as a top end. I don't want to run more than one, but it will potentially take out something. Destroy target. Yeah. Plasma Bolt or Radiant Strike. Yeah, right now we're not playing Munitions Massacre, but it would be cool to play. Almost picked that Plasma Bolt just to force myself into playing Mardu. There's a sack outlet. All Fate Scroll. Again, I think this card is really good for Commander. Draws you a bunch of cards. Yeah, Eternity Elevator Wield. Nobody's playing that. Hey, there's the haste. I don't think I'm playing Honor. Drill Too Deep is okay. And the Heavy's okay. Take our main. Not playing that. Hey. Alright, we've opened up Sledge Class Siege Ship. They put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield if it attacks. That seems cool. Stomping Ground. Not in the colors. There's another All Fate Stalker. +1/+1 first strike. This is always a good ability. Yeah, we'll take the Stalker. It's 3 Stalkers. Damage equal to the number of artifacts you control a target creature an opponent controls. So it's going to at least deal 1. There's that modal spell again. Invasive Maneuvers. Well, that's okay. This adds red, but we're not really playing red. I should stop thinking about red. No, we're not going to play red. Another sack outlet there. Yeah, I don't think we didn't pick up the other one, so let's get that one. Another Mutinous Massacre? I mean, is white really that good? Other than the Fate Stalkers? And the fact that we only have white removal? Maybe people give us lander tokens and we splash white. What are we doing this late? All those plasma bolts I passed. Exile all artifacts, mana 3. Well, I don't know if we want to do that. My first draft, I had 2 of these Virulent Silencers in a Rakdos artifact deck. It was fun. I actually got 2 of them out a couple of times. First strike. +1/+1 counter. Ooh, I think I'm going to play this because I do have lots of sack outlets, although I really like the modifier. Cool. Removal. See, we should have been playing red all along. Plasma Bolt? Heck yeah. Rig for War? Yeah, we've already got 2 of the Squire's Light Blades. Oh yeah, look at this. Last pick. It was meant for us to play Rakdos again. So first thing I'm going to do, even though I started on white being my primary color, is we're going to take out all of this. All right. Currently have 13 creatures, so we're a little light there. It is cool that they put the spacecraft, even though they're not creatures, they put them up here with the creatures, but it was not in the creature count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Why is white still in here? All right. Three damage to any target. I think that's the deck right there. We've got the Scrapper, which can sack artifacts or lands. This makes a lander token. We did not get one of those 1 mana sack an artifact or creature. All right, man. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for the raid. We'll check out your TikTok. Appreciate you joining in. And if you want to watch this later, it'll be up on YouTube eventually, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. So we've got sack outlet, a couple of sack payoffs, some haste. The mill is not necessarily relevant. We didn't get any of the discard. That's fine as it is. Okay, so I mean, that's okay, but it doesn't really impact the game. This is a return spell that can get lifelink, so maybe that's fine. Maybe we play the Nebula Dragon. Or the Rig for War. Yeah, let's play this. Okay, there's the deck. So, started out base white. Noticed that red was being passed a lot in pack 1, but still didn't move into red until very late when we got the second Rakdos board wipe. Really hoping we can get that to go off. It's Rick James, bitch. We did not win a die roll, but we've got a good curve. Got a stun counter. Cool. Sure. We'll just play this 2-1. Alright, so for 3 mana, they can put a +1/+1 counter, but only as a sorcery. That's not a bad common at all. Especially late game when you have nothing else to do with your mana. Okay, rude. See if they want to trade their mana dork. Give me a lander token. Okay, they did not. Alright, do we want this one or this one? I think we want the haste, right? Like, that's fine, but haste is just the best. Sure. Maybe hold up the first strike. Yeah, that needs 8 counters. Yeah, let's hold up the first strike. Use this, hopefully, as a removal spell. Of course, if they tap down or bounce or kill our turbo drone, we're in trouble. Perfect. Removal achieved. Plasma bolt. Let's see, we have... Ooh, I could warp that in. That'd be cool. Alright, so let's... go ahead and kill that. Until end of turn, another target creature you control gets +2, and when this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. 8. So 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's better just to hit him. Yeah, turn him sideways. Yeah, we didn't get any dice triggers out of that, but that's fine. Exile graveyard, that was rude. Yeah, like, make them block, right? Sure. Yeah, hit him for 3 flying. Sure, exile my graveyard, that's cool. Yeah, let's warp that in. Yep, good game. GG's. Well, that was fun. Alright, going into game 2, we've drafted a Rakdos deck. Got 2 of the Rakdos board wipes. And started out drafting a Orzhov deck, but scrapped it kind of late once we got the second board wipe. Ah, the Eldrazi avatar. I want a die roll? What? There it is. We got 2 Munitions Massacre. Got a little bit of a Rakdos artifact sacrifice theme going. Not a great starting hand, but we got one of our board wipes, so you got it, bro. Nothing to do. Setup card. Just a 3/4 until we get an artifact on the battlefield. Ah, yes. The landfall robot thing. Play land. Make a robot. Get to attach your blade to it. Yep, a 5/3. That's good. I don't know if I want to trade with their robot. When in doubt, just turn them sideways. Currently have one artifact. Okay, they got the discard battle cruiser as well. For each creature, and gain control of all creatures until end of turn. Yeah, I kind of felt like that was coming. Well, we can't kill anything, which is unfortunate, but I think we do want to go ahead and get it online. Oh, I can give something +X/+0. We'll give that. Yeah, that's pretty good attack, I'd say. It's another reason to play it. You have something to kill a flyer? Oh no, not my Mutinous Massacre. I don't think that's gonna do it there, bud. Yep. Good game. We did it. Yeah, they probably didn't think about the fact that we could get +1/+1 or hoping we missed it. All right. Much better start to this draft. 2-0. We don't do anything till 4. We do have a plasma bolt. It's a sketchy keep. But we're gonna trust. Plasma bolt is a sorcery. We are going to kill that immediately. I didn't realize I was playing 2 rig for wars. We might ought to update that. See if there's anything else that is better than one of those. Not a bad card, just not good when you don't have creatures. Next turn, we'll have a creature. That they'll probably kill right away. Five's good. Do they fall for it? Removal spell. Take that. Lander token on entry. That's good. Ugh. 5 mana. Yeah, I think we want to go ahead and get this. Well, we can warp it. That is an option. They got a trick. Reach, trample, and indestructible. I guess that's pretty good. Yeah. That does it. No way around that. Indestructible. So let's see, mine. No reason to attack right now. There's a land that makes... Oh my goodness, that's great. In limited, at least. Just nothing else to do, make a robot? I'm going to watch out for that land. That's really good. We have both Munitions Massacres. So if this attacks, we can sack our Prospector to draw a card. Yep. So we'll get lifelink. Let them double block. We'll gain some more life. Gain 7. In turn. So we're at 6, and that's going to be 7. Heck yeah. We got both Munitions Massacres. Our creature is... These are odd. Yeah. Can't stop you. I can... Your enchanted creatures dealt damage, it deals that much damage to each opponent. Sure. So if I get both of these online, I can destroy all odd creatures and then gain control of all even creatures. Yeah. Fortunately, they're going to have tokens. Mm-hmm. So that's 4, 5, 6. Surprised they did that. It would have been better to do that. Save the cheaper one for later. Oh, that's right. I'm going to gain control of all even. Is that enough to win? Creature enters. Because they'll get it back. So they can... Can they make one? Oh, they can't make one. Sweet. Destroy each creature with the mana value of the chosen. Yep. See, if they would have saved their Moxite, they would have had the 3 mana available. So they had the mana last time to activate the land. And they might have won that game. Because they used the 3 mana when they had the lands available to do the land, to activate the land. So if they would have done that last turn, used up all their mana, they could have saved the 3 mana one for this turn when they tapped out. Again, that's things that you learn. You learn from mistakes that you make. You learn from mistakes that your opponents make. And I think, you know, if we don't kill them there, they swing back and kill us. But we did it. We played our bomb. We got to 3 wins, 3-0, going for the 4-0. But that land is really good. We've got, again, having late game mana sinks like that to just put blockers on the board. It's just a little bit of advantage that they have over other strategies. But yeah, definitely maximize your mana. They had like the 5 mana open and they used the 3 mana sacrifice. And I don't think they got any bonuses for sacrificing anything, so definitely save that. All right, not a great hand. We've got a 1-drop, a removal spell, and if we get to a 5th land, another removal spell. But we've got 4 lands. I hate to throw this away. And there's our 5th land. As long as we don't draw any more lands, we'll be fine, right? Right. I think we want to kill that. Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't really do anything other than death, like a death touching blocker. So maybe not yet. Especially if we can get to 5 and they don't have anything. Alright, I said no more lands. And there's more lands. Equal to its power. Oh, so I can't kill either one of them with that. Never mind. During his turn. So I can do it during their turn. So we'll just see if they play an artifact. I think the Graveblade Heavy will be the one worth killing if they play an artifact. There we go. Thank you. I'll pitch a land. And they have hexproof. Awesome. I guess we throw something in front of it. Hexproof until end of turn. Yep. That was good. And this is going to be terrible because they'll just sack the Virus Beetle. Will I think we punted this game. We take 7. We'll just take it one turn and see if we draw anything better. Yeah, I thought they had 2 mana open. I thought they had something, but you never know. You gotta go for it. Yeah, that doesn't save me. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check and take out one of these. Let's see, I'll take 8 and go to 1. It's too bad it's a 5/6. Like, why +1/+2? Why are you sandbagging, bro? Alright. Mm-hmm. 3 and 1. I guess we kind of deserved that. That was a sketchy hand to keep. Opponent goes first. Ugh. His hand's terrible. Hand's not much better. We're gonna go ahead and pitch the Mutinous Massacre. We've got 2 of them in the deck, so we'll see how we do. And there's land right on time. Two more tap creatures. And we're getting all the lands. Now we want that ruinous spell back. That feels like a trap. I'll save it so we can sack our lander token to draw a card. Bet they have the first strike trick. Or the 2 damage trick. Yeah, that's much more valuable than shump blocking. I guess I should have not played my land just yet. We're gonna take this guy because I like that guy. When this creature becomes tapped, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, draw a card. Oh, that's cool. With that. Another target creature. Well. Let's station. They've got some sort of removal. I think I want to save this for sacrificing something. And this is just a May, so... Alright, we're gonna warp this in. And we're gonna give this +2/+0. Well, it has reach, so... Could sack the ship. Another creature artifact, if you do, draw a card. That's tough. It's gonna kill the grave ship either way, probably. I guess he could kill the... This creature attacks. We're gonna decline that one. Cool. We drew a first strike trick, so it'll be just a even trade. forgetting to take this card out, but... Oh, you're gonna kill my flyer? You jerk. Another artifact or a land. It's not a artifact. Sure, you got it, bro. The cool thing is, because this will come back... Oh, we can't. It's not an artifact. Never mind. That's alright. They had a good turn. We're gonna sack a land. We have another swamp in hand, so we'll sack a swamp. We don't have a bunch of artifacts. Guess we'll start with... Honestly, that probably was the worst of the options. Should have played the Beckoner. Do they have another first strike trick? They do not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think we sack the lander token. Yeah. Force them into a tough decision. This will come back if it dies. Yeah. One of these Perigee Beckoners. Perigee Beckoners. I think you're good in any black deck. Good game. Alright, that was tough. With kind of the interaction, we got lucky to draw into our first strike trick. Again, we have 2 of those in the deck. I was thinking about taking one out. But honestly, I think it's okay. And I don't know that I have anything better. We'll look real quick, though. So, yeah, the only options we have is another creature. It has reach. It does get bigger, which is not bad. And then we have the 7-drop, which I really don't like. And then this battle cruiser is okay, but we didn't get any discard synergies, so I guess we're fine. I mean, I don't want to increase the curve, and these are useful, so we'll keep it in. All right, that was our 4th win, so got kind of a free roll with our draft, which is cool. We always love getting to 4 wins. Going to try to get some extra gems to make up for the other 2 drafts that I did where I didn't make it to 4 wins. I had 1 draft token and some gold, so I'm not down any gems yet. Opponent goes first. 2-drop, 3-drop, 6-drop, 7-drop. Well, we'll see. we'll see how it goes. Where's our 2-drop? There we are. And another 7-drop. Yeah, we got 2 of these Mutinous Massacres, so don't want to see both of them. They can make it a 3/3 and swing in. That's pretty good. Sure. We need to get to 7 anyway. We will not block. Yet. To nuke. Yep, no blocks. Unfortunate. This is going to be a tough one to nuke. There's probably not a lot of second lands, so I don't think they're going to be getting card draw off of Tanuke. Yeah. I think we just go ahead and kill the thing that can get bigger. We're at 10. 10 with a Tanuke on the battlefield. We can kill this Frenzied Baloth, though. Yeah, and we could hit him. I think we'll just put it there and there. Evens and odds, yeah. Death touch is good, sure. We'll trade, yeah. It's fun. Put this into play. This into play. See if they want to take 3. Sure. Ooh. Let's think about this. We may end up blowing up everything that's even. Or stealing everything that's even. But it's probably fine to get that. I mean, if that dies, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, let's press. Because if they take this, they'll be at 11. We have a chump blocker. Yeah, fair enough. Another Frenzied Baloth. No, that tramples over. I think we'll just take 6. 4, 2. We're gonna hard cast this. I can hit him for 5, but then I only have 1 blocker. Teamer. Well, I can give my guy 3/3. I think we're just gonna have to hold. Not sure where our other land is. Pinnacle. No, don't do that. Oh, he's got 2 triggers. That's really good. Nice. Well, guess we take damage to draw a card. Okay, there's our land. We destroy each even. Surely they don't have a 3rd Frenzied Baloth, right? Just a 4/4 that's eventually going to kill us with that. Ugh. Any target. No sense in lightning bolting their face. Well, we're hanging on by a thread. We're about to die to this Pinnacle ship. That's not good. Okay. So they're at 7. Oh, we did it. We got there. Woo! Good game. They flooded out there at the end bad. Thankfully, we held that that little plasma bolt, because they could have got there with the gene pollinator. Man, sucks for them, but good for us. All right, thank you for joining me. We're playing Edge of Eternities draft. This is my 3rd draft. Best one so far. We're 5-0 with a Rakdos deck. Started out with Orzhov. Thought we were going to play white. Got some good removal in white, but got past 2 of the Ruinous board wipes. In the last game, we just used it as 1-for-1 removal for 7 mana. kept them off of killing us with the Pinnacle ship. So again, I like to play limited, just new to streaming, but I've posted recorded content on YouTube and will likely post these as well. A decent start here. No removal. We did not win the die roll, but I do like... looks like they're playing aggro, but fortunately we have a blocker to start out with. Yeah, we're playing kind of a Rakdos sacrifice deck. Oh, that'd be really good with these Evangels. Yeah, because you sack the token at the end of combat, so that's cool. Definitely blocking here if they attack. This can just put in a lot of damage. I see they're going to pump that up. In that case, let's go ahead and play this thing that makes lander tokens. Likely going to make this a 3/3. We are going to block the Harrier, probably with the beam saw. But yeah, if you like limited content, please follow along here on Twitch. I'll be streaming a lot more. And also on YouTube, MJVariant. I've got my link tree in the chat. Yeah, saw this one coming. They're going to make a 3/3. So, I don't know. Maybe we keep the Prospector just because it can deal more damage. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the lander token. Rig for War's good. Alright, we've got a 2/3 with lifelink or a 2/3 that can give haste. Not really blocking with either one. We can just hold back and hold our Rig for War plus our lander token. Like, if they don't attack, we sack the lander token. If they do attack, we Rig for War. If you don't have removal, these instant speed, first strike, which this also gives reach, can be used as removal. I really would have liked getting one of these online, but facing down a 3/3 that can get bigger. Yeah, see, they're going to make a lander token, make it a 4/4. They might have the first strike trick too, but it doesn't pump toughness, so we would just trade. So first we're going to block. They also may have the indestructible trick, which is fine if they do. It won't give them trample. It'll just take out my scrapper. Nope, no indestructible. Cool. Next turn we'll probably play the Evangel and sack the lander token. Yeah, and I think we're actually going to sack it for a land and not card draw. I do like sacking them to the scrapper. And remember, you can sack these at instant speed. Oh no. I was gonna say, like, if they didn't enchant it, we could wait till next turn to sack this and deal 3 damage to it. And it's gonna fight. Oh man, that's gross. That's a good spell. Enchantment that fights and gives it toughness. Yeah, so it'll be a 4/5. So yeah, I can't even plasma bolt it. That's good for them. We'll get red since we have double red stuff. And right on time, there's our... another land. 2, 4, 5. Okay, so they can't really attack profitably. Man, that creature... I wish I would have got one of those. We are going to go ahead and bolt that right now. We're going to play the Zealot. I think we just... Oh, it's 4/3, dang it. Why was I thinking +2/+0? Because of that attack trigger. That's okay. We don't want to sack anything right now. We might sack a land. We have 1, 3, 3, 2. Oh, that's so good. Oh no. I mean, do we sack a land and then if we draw our pin or whatever, we can't kill it? I don't think we sack a land. We wouldn't have had enough lands anyway. Well, in that case... I think we just gum up the board. But yeah, we gotta kill this God Maul. Yeah, we could just die to this thing. Yeah, because that's going to get +1/+0, ++1/+1. Oh no. Yeah, if they attack all out though, we got to kill this God Maul. Yep. That's a lot of nuts. And they can kill both of our things. We take 11. Yeah, not attacking with the God Maul is smart. So I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. 'Cause I think we want to kill the Trampler. Menace. Yeah. Why is it not letting us block? Can't be blocked. Oh, by more than one creature. Nice. Yeah. It has menace and can't be blocked by more than one creature, so it just can't be blocked. Unless you block it with one creature. Or no, it can't be blocked, period. That's a good combo with that card. I don't know why they weren't swinging out earlier. Three damage to target creature, 5 damage if you control spacecraft, which I don't. But we can kill the menace. Well, no, we can't. Just discuss that. I can, yeah. Yeah. Not good. Need removal for Godmaw. Might just be dead right here. Yeah. Three, four, five, six, seven. So we can kill it. Five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, 5. We take trample damage. And we're about to die to this thing. We've got removal in the deck. One of our board wipes. Pinnacle Kill Ship. That's not going to do it. We're not going to sack it. We're not dead yet. Yeah. We still have removal. That's not removal. Well, that's anticlimactic. Because even if we sack that creature, we're at 6 and we die. Maybe we get them to second guess and they don't attack. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like, several draws there would have been fine. We had 20 cards left and a bunch of removal. That's a good combo, though. The can't be blocked by more than one creature on a big menace creature. I'll have to look out for that in the future. Alright, 5 wins, 2 losses. Game number 8. Alright, did not win the die roll, but again, kind of an aggressive curve. 1, 2, 3. Instantly drawing our 4th land. Hey, we can get our spaceship online so our invasive maneuvers deals 5 damage to something. Lame. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's good. Yep, land. No, land. 3 lands in a row. Awesome. Yeah, let's just go and get our spaceship. That way we can kill anything with invasive maneuvers. Oh, we had another land coming. Cool. We'll keep this back to sack a creature, search the library for an equipment card. That's interesting. Well, I wonder if they have the return thing. Yeah, that's worth. Tell you what, let's kill this one first. Oh. Double strike? Sure. Sure, we'll just do this. And that does have lifelink, but we can wait. Oh no. That's pretty good. Yeah. Definitely trade. Surveil ability. I wonder if they actually have an equipment. That's probably better. Not risk it. Hmm. 3, 4, 5. Gonna warp. So we can get this lifelink going here in just a second. Yeah. Not sure why they wanted another land, but sure. Good, good. I didn't want you to attack anyway. So what do I want to die? Maybe the Red Tiger Mechan? So let's play this. Let's warp this in. Put it here. Only have 5 lands, so let's get rid of that. Pretty good synergy. We'll do it again next turn. Ah, you can put counters on that thing. That's good. Four, 7. I wonder... They gotta do it. It's sorcery speed, right? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Alright, there's our 6th land. So we do the same thing, maybe? Or we just hit them... I think we do this. Don't need the land now. Yep. I think we're all right. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think that's a good game right there. They can sack this to pump up their tender root, but we got too many creatures. Plus, we could have sacked that to our sack outlet. Got another +1/+1 counter. Pretty good. Out. That's why you build like kind of some synergistic decks when you draft. You try to get some pieces, so you can have situations like that. And I do like the warp creature that returns something when it dies, and then having a sack outlet, you can really control it. All right, we're going for the trophy. This will be our first trophy. This is our 3rd attempt at draft. But we'll see if we can get there. I do like this deck. It's kind of a Rakdos sacrifice. Got some okay removal. Could have done a little bit better in the removal category, but we switched over to red really late in the draft. So missed some early premium removal. But got rewarded in the last pack. Just kind of some late picks gave us some removal, which was good. Alright, not bad. Opponent goes first again. Four lands, kind of hate to see that, but we do have a couple of 6 and 7 drops, so might just hit them with this Beckoner right off the bat if they don't play anything. It's going to be my first plan. And land. Yeah, if they don't play anything here, we'll just swing in with the Mechan. Perfect. Just 3 of the face real quick. Double strike. Why are we getting all these lands? Mana efficiency says play this. We're gonna get hit with 4. The next turn we can play our beam saw with a rig for war. And we just milled one of our plasma bolts, which is unfortunate. Probably play this. No, we're not gonna play this. We're gonna play this beam saw. Lander token, sure. Yep, gonna take 4. I will present a chump blocker, and I'll, you know, they know I've got this, so I guess we should have played it. 8. Yeah, we'll leave them both back. Yeah, because if I left 2 mana open and I didn't play this, they would know I had some sort of trick. Oh yeah, you could do that. We're just gonna chump block here. I forgot that was something you could do. I guess let's play this. See what they decide. Probably lander tokens, I'm guessing. That's why I didn't play the land out just yet. They may think I'm hurting. If I play the land out, then they definitely would have given me lander. Alright, good. See, I think they thought I was hurting for land, so we'll play this and we will pass. Now again, they can pump up their team again. The cool thing is, if they don't have the indestructible trick, we will attempt to take out their dual saw adept. Okay. So they're not gonna pump the team. I could trade. Get a land out of the deck, trade potentially, unless they have the indestructible trick. I'd love for them to use it right here. Because I really want to kill this adept. Okay. Get a... Well, we already have swamps in our hand, so we'll just get a mountain. X damage to target attacking or blocking creature. X is 2 plus the number of creatures or spacecrafts you control. Ah, gotcha. Attacking or blocking, yeah. Oh, look, we drew another land. Awesome. Exactly what we needed. Not stationing. Yeah. Well, let's see if they have indestructible. All right. We'll go to 7. No more lands, please, Arena. Perfect. This is even. So we'll destroy all even creatures. Don't get any value out of this, but it is a removal spell. (17-7) top deck mode. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just play this. Try to get our lifelink online. Hey, welcome to the chat, Rams. Appreciate you stopping by. We are going for a trophy. This is game, what are we? We're 6-2, so this is game 9, and it's not looking good. We're at 7. That 3-2 is not going to do anything, so I guess we just got to hold back. We're only going to sandbag 1 land. We've got a Rakdos deck. We drafted 2 Mutinous Massacres. I already had to play 1 for basically no value just to clear the board. If they've got any kind of combat tricks, fight spells, anything like that, we're pretty much cooked. But we have to block if they attack. Ah, were you sandbagging Cosmogrand? Oh, we can't even kill it. Yeah, I forgot it has an attack trigger as well. Well, in that case, no blocks. Yeah, good game. Wasn't a lot we could do. Didn't really want to chump block there in case we drew the board wipe. Oh well, GG's. Yeah, let's... Well, I've got to learn more about Twitch, how to get spam messages like this off. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. That was our second draft tonight. We had a decent run this time. It was our third draft and almost got the trophy. But fun Rakdos deck. Again, we switched to Rakdos kind of late because we got past 2 Mutinous Massacres. It just seemed like a fun card to play with. But needed a little bit more removal. We were playing 2 Rig of War, which can act as removal. But, of course, if your opponent has combat tricks too, it kind of gets wasted. So really, we just had Plasma Bolt, Invasive Maneuvers, Cut Propulsion, this Monoist Circuit Feeder could take out something small, and Sassurian Dirgecraft. But we had some good synergy. I really like this Perigee Beckoner. If you're, if you have sacrifice outlets, because then you can guarantee that it happens, and get some extra value. But even just swinging in, did this with the lifelinker, you know, where is it? This one gave it +2/+0, so you're swinging for 4 lifelink. You could also sack something else and make it 6 lifelink, and then you're not worried about it dying because it's going to come back. So it's a good black creature to include in your decks. But I had some sacrifice synergy with the Umbral Collar Zealot. If you haven't played this in Commander, add this to your Commander decks, especially your Reanimator decks or your Graveyard decks. We all probably seen Viscera Seer for years, it's a great card, 1 mana to sack to scry, but Umbral Collar Zealot lets you surveil, and if you're playing a graveyard themed deck, that's just exactly what you want. You surveil and you can fill your graveyard up, dig for answers. You know, if someone casts a board wipe and you have 12 creatures on board, you just sack them all and you can dig, you can surveil, and which scry does that too, but if you're playing Reanimator strategy or things that you can get value out of your graveyard, this is a great include. I actually run both. I run Viscera Seer and Umbral Collar Zealot, but this really impressed me the first time I played it. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Needed more removal again, but we switched late and got to do this a couple of times. Won the game with it once, and that was fun. But tune in. I will be uploading this to YouTube. You can find me hanging out mostly on Instagram, and I'm trying to get better at cross-posting on TikTok and other formats like that. But check out my YouTube. Just search up MJVariant or follow that link tree where I've got draft videos. This is actually my 3rd draft. I did 2 tonight, so I'll try to get those uploaded soon. But several draft videos from Tarkir Dragonstorm and Final Fantasy, and just like talking shop, like talking about strategies and thought processes and cards. Play a lot of Commander on streams, and just really love talking about rules interactions and variant cards that you might not know exist, or you might find a little bit more value out of, or variants to popular cards that are expensive. So yeah, check me out. Would love to have you follow me on all those, and just let me know your thoughts. And tune in. We'll be doing some more EOE draft, hopefully tomorrow. But thank you. We're gonna head out here. again, I'm new at Twitch, so I'm still kind of learning. We've got a few people online playing, and I'm going to try to raid into them. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Edge of Eternities draft. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got some tips and tricks along the way. But I always appreciate all of the folks who join in on Twitch. Make sure you follow me there. You'll see my links over to the side. You can pretty much find me anywhere, social media-wise. I'm trying to go multi-channel. Just search up MJVariant in those channels and follow me there. Most active on Instagram. So if you find me there, follow me there. Send me a DM. I love talking about decks and strategy and deck building. But yeah, thank you for tuning in this video. Make sure you check out my other draft videos. More to come. Looking forward to expanding from here and getting better at Edge of Eternities draft. So thank you very much. Make sure you follow, like, and comment. Let me know what you think.